Okay, last video for this assignment. So we are going to take care of our last 3 circles. So my uppermost one and then my 2 little ones. So I'm going to start by taking my ruler, and yes, you need your ruler again, and I'm going to draw my lines through my circles. So all of the grid lines that we did originally, go ahead and lightly draw them through your circle. Go ahead and do that for your bottom ones, or for me, I'm going to do my bottom ones. Do it for all your circles. If I'm going too fast for you, again, make sure you're just pausing the video. Not a big deal to do that. Pause it so you can do yours. Now we are going to take, and we're actually going to make, oh, you can't even see those, hang on. There we go, now you can see them a little bit better. I was blasting them out there for a second. Let's see if that'll do it a little bit better. There we go, now you can see my lines. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to divide this even further. So we're going to take and we're going to divide each square even further. So right now my squares are 1 inch by 1 inch. We want to draw a line at the 1/2 inch mark. So you're going to line your ruler up, and you're going to draw, dividing everything in half. Now, my ruler is pretty cool because it automatically has some of those lines. Yours might take a little bit more time to do, but you want to divide all of those things in half so that we get smaller squares. I'm going to rotate my paper, and I'm going to do the same thing with these. I'm going to divide everything in half so that I have smaller squares. Last circle, and again, pause the video if I'm going too fast, because there's a pretty good chance I'm drawing faster than you can, and that's okay. Pause the video. Okay, so we now have smaller squares. You're going to take your Sharpie, and you're going to trace those vertical and horizontal lines. Trace your vertical and horizontal lines. Make sure you have your paper underneath. That way your family doesn't get mad if you have marker bleed on the table, because it's going to go onto your paper instead. Now, just like with all of the other lines we have drawn, I'm going to take and quickly erase all your pencil marks, because we don't want those pencil marks showing up, because it doesn't look very pretty when you do. Then you can take your marker and go ahead and go in and mark every other one, because you're going to color every other one, just like we have been. Doesn't matter where you start. Nope, you're still just going to do every other one. Uh-oh. That one's not going to work out the way I wanted it to. Uh-oh. I made a mistake. I should have done this in pencil. Do it in pencil. And then go ahead and color in your areas. For this one, I do recommend using your Sharpie or a very, very sharp pencil, colored pencil, if you're doing colored pencil. If you're doing crayon, hopefully you have a crayon sharpener. These are a little bit bigger, so I'm going to skip over to my big one. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video so that you guys can get your stuff done and I can get my stuff done. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so here's how mine turned out. We have our ones that kind of look like they're bubbling up off the paper. These guys kind of look a little different. Now, if you want to play around with these even further, a fun idea would be to make the lines for this guy even closer together. If you wanted to make this one a little bit more stand out, you would make the lines around the outside, so all of your black checkers would need to be smaller. There's some fun things you can do from here on. Before you get started with those fun things, though, I do need you to take a quick picture of this one, insert it into your assignment, and send it off to me so that I can make sure I get it graded for you. I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.